Hey there, my name is Maya. I'm a tattoo artist in Indiana, and I have been working really hard at sustaining and growing my tattoo business, and I really like sharing the things that I'm learning as I'm learning them with you guys. So if you're someone who's trying to learn a little bit or grow your business or just needs some creative inspiration, this might be a really good place for you. Thank you so much for clicking on this. I really hope you enjoy this week's vlog. Oh yeah, you've been waiting a little while. Let me just summon this week's video for you. I very recently took a 3-month break from YouTube, and I have slowly but surely been catching you guys up on all the shenanigans that ensued in that time. Last week's vlog ended with me getting back home from the Chicago Tattoo Convention and tattooing my elbow ditch. After about 3 weeks of what seemed like non-stop traveling, it was finally time for me to start at the new studio. Like, for real, get in there, actually get the new routine going, get that day-to-day stuff going. It takes me a while to develop a routine, like a good one, but when I do, I notice a huge increase in the quality of my work. I think that this creative field, for me, takes a lot more mental capacity than I ever think it's going to at first. I didn't know how busy or not busy I was gonna be moving to the new studio, honestly. I was a little nervous and a little uncomfortable, so I packed my schedule so full of tattoos, dude. I did something I told myself I'd never do again, but I'm silly, and I opened up my calendar for all the off days that I typically have, because I was really worried about this move. I opened up Sundays and Mondays and Thursdays, and I was tattooing almost 6-7 days a week for the first couple weeks there, just in case. I realized how awful that is and why I said I'd never do it again. I don't know why I did that. It wasn't even that worth it. Like, I had a bunch of reschedules and cancellations, and it just ended up being a big hassle. No reason to do that. I think that I thrive on really low amounts of high quality tattooing throughout the week. And I know that that's what I want my schedule to look like, so I'm definitely moving back to that. If you don't have off days in your schedule, I highly implore you to consider taking some time off for yourself from work. It is so vital. I've been trying to deprogram myself from this, like, hard ass mentality where if I'm not in the studio every day, all day, then like, what am I even doing? Like, am I even a tattoo artist if I'm not dying? Like, yes, life does not have to be hard. I've just noticed that I feel really disrespected by myself when I tell myself, hey, okay, I'm gonna take Sundays and Mondays off. I deserve it. I need a life. You know, and then I turn back on my own word to myself. That shit's fucked up. I have so many other things in my life that I'm passionate about besides tattooing. I've noticed when I lean into those hobbies, I get inspiration for my business. So, you know, in the past, I would think the more I'm in the studio, the more I'm working, that's where I'm going to be growing the most. But I really find that when I'm out there doing the things that I'm passionate about, while I am passionate about tattooing, there are other things that I am passionate about. I can bring the things that I learn from my other hobbies and passions back to my main thing, back to tattooing. Especially because I'm an independent contracted person and I have to create my own art and stuff. If I'm not feeling happy and inspired, that art, it kind of sucks. Like, you can tell when someone's burnt out. I really think you can. It just gets hard to create anything meaningful or good or new when you're burnt out. This is also just something that requires so much planning beforehand. I've been really leaning hard on things like freehand sketches, which I love, and I think there are pieces that are better freehand, but I noticed because I just didn't really have enough time to prepare, I was whipping out freehand stuff when I think I should have been stenciling it and planning in advance. But just working all day every day gave me zero time to actually plan for these really good tattoos. I just ended up doing kind of okay small ones, you know? And that's not what I'm trying to focus on. I'm at a different point. I want to do high quality, low amounts of tattooing. Like, yeah, maybe you're in the studio only like 3-4 hours one day. But when you think about all the time, all the actual hours that you've spent on that design, on getting that client booked, on making the calendar, on all the things that I have to do in a week, I thought that being in the studio tattooing should be the thing that I'm doing the most. But I'm just realizing for me, it's just not. I do so much better when I have lots and lots of time to plan and prepare beforehand. Tattoos are very permanent. It's super scary. I should be planning beforehand. I should be stressed out and I should be worried and like trying to do my absolute best. So I need the time in my schedule to make sure that I can do that. And I just need to be honest and realistic with myself on what I'm capable of. Because my head will tell me that I'm much more capable than what is actually the case. I just always overestimate my abilities, and taking it down a notch and underestimating what I'm capable of has been really useful lately. I've been really focusing on my routine, and my routine has things that I'm really into, like working out. It got to a point here recently where I abandoned all the things that bring me joy, keep me motivated and happy, and I really felt the weight of that decision. I felt just how bad it was to abandon things that I absolutely love, like a good gym session in the morning, moving my body for at least an hour or two before I do anything else in the day. That's so important, but I wasn't giving myself any time off for a little while. So I guess this is just my love letter to my fellow artists or fellow self-employed people. Honestly, this is so broad. I know that everyone who's in charge of their own schedule and likes to work hard has to have had this feeling before. But I just wanted to remind you that if you want to create something that you're really proud of, and it just flow out of you, and to not feel those blocks on your energy, you have to treat yourself with respect and give yourself that time off. You will thank yourself later. Yes. Oh my gosh. That's pretty much it. And that's actually going to be the end of this week's video. Thank you so much for watching, especially if you got this far. Next week's vlog will actually be current day. All the clips that you just saw were from the last couple months while I've been gone. I am really fascinated by helping people become better creatives, better artists, and things like that. If there's anything you want to see from me in the future, please leave a comment down below. I would love to read those. Let me know what it is that you want to see. I was thinking about adding little segments into my vlogs, or maybe just making standalone videos on topics that you guys are interested in. I'm just really excited to see what keeps happening with this channel. It's giving me a lot of hope. So thank you again so much if you got to the end of this. If you liked any of the tattoos that you saw in this video, I post all of those plus lots more to my Instagram account at 3 eggs in a trench coat. I'm also on TikTok at 3 eggs in a trench coat. You can send me an email about anything tattoo related or otherwise at mayaspeartattoos@gmail.com. I also have a website with my booking info, my full portfolio, where I'm traveling to next, all that good stuff, www.mayaspear.com, baby. If you want to keep up with me, consider subscribing. That really helps a lot. Or if you like this video or comment, it really helps it show up in people's things. It gets me going. If you want to see more of this, just let me know with some of that stuff. Have a beautiful rest of your day. I will see you next week.